Let's check out how they'll stack up. We've flipped the top 9, so Medicki finished 9th earlier. He now starts from pole. McLeod, he started on the front row for the reverse grid race last year. He's got Ram Locksmith helping out. Fisher and Harris, your points leader, will start outside row 2. Ben Grice, the son of Alan Grice, will start out of position 11. He drove from 23rd to 11th in the last race.
He pushes on, that's his style. No matter what he's driven, you're not going to die wondering when he's going to get to the front or not, so Grice will be on it.
Looking forward to seeing how Hazelwood and Hansford come off the back of the grid. And we send our well wishes to teenager Mason Barbera after that nasty crash this morning. Suspected broken ribs, in hospital at the moment. And we look forward to seeing his return, hopefully at Bathurst, if he can bounce back by then. The championship looks like that. Do you want it any closer? Harris on 600. Marjoram just 9 off the pace. Walton now has crept into 3rd after Cedar's bad luck earlier today. Just married, Royal Harris, and he's got the evidence on the back there.
He's got it on the back. Nice touch.
Andrew Fisher, race start number 201 now.
Just chirping up the rears, trying to get some heat in it.
On board with this guy as well, Lee Nicolo, who was part of that nasty accident earlier in the race. It's his first time here racing at Sandown in the Utes, Melbourne-based driver. And Craig Dontis carrying another one of our onboards. He will start this race a bit further back in the pack after being turned around in that earlier race. 14th for him, so he made a few spots back.
Well, we can see the front from there as well, so plenty to shoot for. He's going to have to get the elbows up to get it done, but
we love the support racing throughout the Pertuck Endurance Cup, and we'll have these guys for all 3 events. Set for a start as Hansford just finds his grid spot at the back. And there we go. Wait for the red lights, and when they go out, the race will begin. It's the reverse grid race for the East Coast Bull Bars, V8 Utes. Medicki alongside McLeod. A couple of second-generation starts. Lead. And give that one to McLeod.
Yes, Medicki will have the inside line here. Oh, he's covered him off already.
That was a cracking start.
Yeah.
Oh, but he locks the left front. And he might just run wide. No, he hangs
he's
in.
Good. So he's got to drive it out the front.
Oh,
who's that having a tank slapper out the back? Beachy having a couple of goes at that. Holds on to it.
Not a bad effort from the Tasmanian to get that back up. He's got Marjoram up the inside. He gives him some room to work with. Walton will force his way through.
Going grass tracking.
There you go. His dad could drive just about any race car.
Gives Dondas one in the door. Keeps on trucking.
Oh, no. We've got one around, and that's Danny Bazadzik. He's facing the wrong way. And everyone thankfully manages to avoid him. And that's a pretty schmick new paint job for the Western General Bodyworks Ute. So I'm glad that we didn't go putting a scratch on it. On board, we've got Noel Edge to the left and Todd Hazelwood in the all-purpose car.
Yeah, let's just see how late he brakes than the other guys with his experience. Tapping the brake pedal there and just runs it in under brake. So a bit faster than the guys he's got around him at the moment.
Oh, Jane with a lock-up.
Oh, that's no good.
And off he goes, and he's going to keep the foot down, gets out, but loses some spots. Battle at the front is on. Fisher hanging tough around the outside of Medicki. And you watch Royal Harris. He'll get himself involved with this battle.
Well, he's got to. He's got Marjoram 9 points behind him in the championship. And close to him on track, only 2 Utes behind him. These guys are going to duke it out for every point they can get.
Oh, and Nathan Pretty up the inside.
Has a sneak.
I haven't seen too much of him at the moment.
Wheels it on in and says no way.
And you can trust a guy like Nathan Pretty to not make a mistake and give you a tap.
You sure can. Usually before they roll out, they're on the dummy grid, they'll have a bit of a chat, see if they can work a deal out. It happens a bit.
Oh, Walton up the inside at Marjoram, that was opportunistic. Oh, yes. He just pushes him wide. He gave him a little bit of room at the exit. You need to, because that wall jumps out at you. But this will be tough. Okay, it's going to be a 200-kilometre game of chicken across the top. Walton versus Marjoram. They're both inside the top 5 in the points. Who's going to yield on this occasion?
Oh, it's Walton's corner. Marjoram can't do anything about it.
Does he hang tough on the outside?
He can't.
He's thinking championship.
Just get it back in line, get on with it.
That was wise. Sometimes you just got to know when to fold them.
You sure do. That's not one. You can't hang on the outside there. Bit of bird life.
Oh dear. Anyway, that was McLeod, our race leader, charging through.
Yeah, well, that's good, isn't it? Plenty of birds hanging around racetrack.
There's usually plenty of birds at the races.
Yep.
We've got Nandy Kiss facing the wrong way here. It was Barry Sheen's birthday yesterday. He would have appreciated that. Back on the front straight, Jared McLeod still holding onto the lead. And Royal Harris knows that he's on for a battle
Nathan's
here.
Having another look. A little bit of overlap.
this time, Nathan, pretty surely.
No, gives him just enough room to keep his nose in there and doesn't cut it off.
And now he's got Walton for company. But Pretty will have the inside.
Yeah, and Fisher's got speed here. He's in third place. He's pushing. He's all over the back of Mediki.
This is tight racing. Race 2 in the Utes. Here's how it all unfolded. Ripper start by the Ryco 24/7 Ute.
McLeod just comes across, shuts the door, says no way. She's my corner. Swings back across a little bit to open it up. Just pinches the left front, clears the brake.
Well, a little bit of contact in the background between Marjoram, and there's the big tank slapper for Beachy.
Yeah, well, that's 2 for Marjoram, 1 on his teammate, 1 for Beachy. So he's obviously decided he's going to be more aggressive this weekend. He's been on the receiving end of a few times.
Yep, he went to the outside of Harris. Actually got a really good start there. Despite the fact that he's carrying some extra success ballast in that car, 30 kilos to be precise.
Okay, not his fault. Beachy come across him, so take that one back.
Oh, there we go. And that's just put the clutch in and let it roll backwards and hope that no one hits you.
Wait till the pack clears and regroup.
Down the front straight we go, and
McLeod with a little 1-2 Ute car length lead.
He is driving like a new man this year, Maverick McLeod. Holding on to the lead of this one, with Ram Locksmiths helping out this weekend as well. He says that maybe they'll be on the side of that car for the whole year. We certainly hope so.
That'd be awesome.
That's how they look on the leaderboard. It's McLeod, Mediki, Fisher. And there's action going on absolutely everywhere. And it's only the second race of 3 for these guys this weekend. How much do you love your Utes? So it's Kovacs facing the wrong way at turn 1. Hopefully he's not going to be beached here because...
He won't be beached, he's just got to fire it up. He's working away at something there.
Trying to get it going. We'll call him Handlebars because he's got a moustache that's about as big as the one on his bumper. Oh, Hazelwood.
Hazelwood's
involved.
Yeah.
Jeremy Gray involved.
Just the difference in speed of the drivers.
Whoa.
I'd say.
It's absolutely on here.
Nathan's having a dip.
Now Pretty's finally got level.
He should have the line for the next corner. If you can just hang there, he'll clear him.
Nearly. Harris wants to argue the point. They lean on each other.
Stick it in there, Nathan. Stick it in there. He'll use him up a bit. Try and run him wide.
Oh. And even with the extra 40 kilos, Rolls getting that car.
But here comes Walton.
Out of the corner.
He's seen it all happening. He's going to capitalise on this. Walton with a good run.
The pole sitter and race 1 winner wants a part of the action.
He's going to have to go the long way round here.
Man,
Nathan trying to move him over.
It's bumpy down there, and the Burbank Homes entry.
He's still there. He's going to pull this off.
Hangs on, and Walton with
got an overlap.
Pure grit.
Yeah, drives it in there, gives him one in the door. Nathan will give him one back here, for sure. There it is.
Tap, tap, tap. Busy hands.
Marge runs him up over the curb, hit the shoulder. Marjoram will capitalise out of this.
If Marjoram's clever, he might just pick both of them up.
He's going to get him because Nathan can't get back across. He's trying to get back across to the left-hand side. Marjoram's got the line.
Great move from second in the championship, Adam Marjoram. He swoops and picks up a couple of big names.
Good heads-up driving.
Sees the opportunity there. Nathan Pretty is going to make him earn it around the outside.
That won't work.
Oh, and Walton's off. I wonder if he's maybe got some damage from all the tapping. See you later, Cooper's sign. We go on board with Dontas, who's now part of this battle. Good stuff in the Utes.
He's driven right up to the back of Cam Wilson now. A little bit more speed than him. How's he going to get past?
Oh, yes, he has got more dramas.
He's wounded. So let's see if we can see what it is.
Oh, now there'll be a bit to say about this because he and Nathan Pretty aren't the best of mates. I remember the dummy gate a couple of years ago here when Nathan Pretty strapped a dummy to the front of his car.
That's right.
Because he said that Walton always spits the dummy when he races him, and Pretty's got Marjoram back here.
He has. Marjoram will got the line for the next corner. They'll have to lean on each other. They decide just to let it go.
Ooh. He's taking a bit of a shortcut trying to get that thing pulled up, but he did a good job there. Adam Marjoram holds onto that spot, and he has some serious pressure. I thought he was going to get the fence then.
Just holds his boot into it, slides it all the way around. Nathan switches back to the other side of the track and flies on by.